Hello, most wonderful people. Here we are yet again. This time we're doing an SRT clearing, group clearing on blocks to patients. So without further ado, set your intention to receive the benefits of this clearing for your highest good, always for your highest good. And let me just take you down here a minute into the charts. If you can see the charts, there you go. And I'm working with the God team as normal. You'll be working with your high self teams for this. And blocks to patients, what we're running at. So we're running at 0% positive, 100 negative. Well, I can definitely identify with this one. I'm not a patient person. And we're at incarnational level. That's probably my energy bringing everybody else's down there. So let's do a clearing on blocks to patients, raising it from incarnational level, right at the bottom of the levels of consciousness, all the way up to radiant love, new paradigm level of consciousness. So it's all the way up to the top here for all those new people joining, and then all the way up to here. So we're operating from a minimum of radiant love, new paradigm level. And we want everything in the system to be 100% positive and 0% negative, no matter what it is, no matter what it's called. And we're at 0 positive, 100 negative at the moment. So we're raising it up to 100 positive and 0 negative for everybody's highest good. Clearing away any blocks. So this is where the bulk of the clearing is done at the start. I prep to work normally before I do a full clearing. And we have, you can book clearings through me, by the way, but I only do it in packages now rather than one-offs, and that way you get you get a package of 3 SRT clearings, so you get more of an indent, making more of an indent in the energy flow. So you can go to my website for that, www.carolinecousins.com, and have a look at the packages I offer there. I also work on Zoom as well. And then the best value package is the essential package, which has the Zoom and the SRT clearings on. Anyway, apart from that, the bulk of the clearing is done at the start and also at the end in a process called mop up. And normally I read a long list of instructions. There's my mop up instructions, and I give an affirmation as well for the teams to work with during this. So we're clearing blocks to patients, something I'm not I'm not a patient person, so I need this as much as anybody else. Okay, let's see where we're going with it. Straight to 6A, which is master programs and discordant energy in this system. Outside left, what have we got? What are we going to? We've got hate of God. Oh my God. Outside right. That's because we're not trusting in the divine order, are we? Looks like sexual stuff coming up. Have I got the right thing here? Spiritual suicide, that makes sense. Inside left, abandonment. Inside left, appeasement. Anything else? Do they have past life and ancestral roots? Yeah, we're not going to do any research on it for a group clearing, so we're just going to ask the teams to clear all of those from us, please. Hate of God, spiritual suicide. What are the other ones? Appeasement and abandonment. Clearing across all time, space and dimension, elevation, seas through its branches, all of your energy bodies for your highest good. Yeah, impatience is really quite an arrogant, it's quite an arrogant behavior to have. Because we're losing faith, aren't we? We don't have any faith. We don't have any faith in the divine order. We want it now, for God's sake, whatever it is. It's so arrogant. Instead of surrendering to the energy and trusting the energy and trusting in the divine order of things. I want it now. Give it to me now. Yeah, it's very ego, isn't it? Very, very ego. So it's good to clear some of these blocks away. I don't know if you're like that when you're standing in a queue as well, and it's like, and then there's always someone in front of you, and this is obviously your energy, my energy, should I say, attracting this. Suddenly, the person in front of you. It's either at the supermarket where the paper needs changing on the till. That's happened to me so many times, or there's someone in front of you. If you're waiting at a bank or somewhere else that has a query that isn't a straightforward query, that it takes longer and becomes more complicated, or they were given something the wrong way, or they have a complaint about something and you're ending up standing behind them for ages. And it's really just reflecting back mirroring back what you're already running within. Makes me laugh every time, because it is just it is that law of correspondence. It's reflected back to you what you're sending out, so it's mirroring back to you. It's so funny. It's always good to be come from a position of observation, and just observe, and try and add a bit of laughter in with it as well, because we all take life too seriously. None of us are getting out alive, are we? So so we need to all sort of lighten up a bit, really, and laugh at ourselves a bit more. So taking ourselves so seriously. 6B, blocks to positive expression. Outside left. Blocks to strength. Blocks to self-preservation. Blocks to faith. Blocks to worthiness. Blocks to joy. Yeah, let's just clear all of those away. All levels of consciousness, all energy bodies for your highest good. Anyway, I do hope you're all keeping well. Right, where are we going next? We're going straight up to 10B, programs created by spirit. This is the first line of programming. So if something's not clearing, it'll be on here. Self-punishment is connected with this. That's interesting. That figures. There's something else I feel. Etheric is out of balance. Archetypes, race beliefs, and scarring. So let's clear all of those away. Clearing all depths, levels, ranges, limitations, everything, everywhere. All body programs, body memories, replication, rebuilding memory images. Clearing that all away. Apparently they don't rebuild or replicate anymore, but very occasionally it comes up. So rarely nowadays, but it does just occasionally come up that they do. So we're clearing that away. So this is the very first line of programming. Programs created by spirit. It's the first major programs. Anything else? That's good. Interesting that blocks of patience is connected to self-punishment and scarring. So we have the pre-fall of consciousness creating the illusion in chart 14. Energy forms attached at higher levels, subtle ethers, and conscious mind programs type 1. Let's just get all of those cleared. Clearing away. We don't have to understand what's coming up. We just have to allow it to clear from us for our highest good. All right, so we receive the benefits of it. Let's have a look. Where are we going next? Chart 17, which is fine-tuning. That's at Lord of Lords level. That's the soul, first expression of the living soul. Anything on the inside? We have a desire to suffer running. Okay, anything else on the inside or outside? Let's just clear all desire to suffer at Lord of Lords level, the soul level, first expression of the living soul. Clearing all desire to suffer away, all levels of consciousness on chart 3 across all energy bodies for your highest good. Isn't it interesting? The self-punishment, the desire to suffer is all connected to blocks to patience. I've never really connected the dots before, so it's quite interesting for me. Chart 25 is final assurance. That's good. It's not going to be too long a video, hopefully. So we're just skimming through this. If you do buy the SRT package from me, details below, then we go into a lot more detail than this, than you see in the group clearings. So challenges, soul phases. So soul phase is coming to an end. Apply chart 7, that's interesting, and guarantee that everything is cleared. So chart 7 is the healing chart, so let's just apply chart 7. I'm not going to go into any detail of chart 7. I'm just going to ask that all the relevant aspects of chart 7 are cleared as appropriate. I don't want to go into any detail with that in this group clearing. And let's clear the challenges and the soul phase. Soul phase is the phase of the souls coming to an end with this. So that's really good. So in the beginning, soul phases were called hidden souls. Actually, they are but phases of the soul. So if you're standing in front of a wall with dim lights behind you, you will see a number of shadows, but there's only one you. This is like the soul where it sees itself where it sees itself as insubstantial or shadows of itself. This is an illusion, so we just have it cleared, which is what we're doing. And challenges, as long as you are in a physical body, you are going to have challenges. Don't we all know it? Some of them were programmed before entering the physical and can be encountered when a certain age or circumstances are reached. So we just ask Spirit to clear all of them. So that's what we're doing. God knows we have enough challenges. We don't need any more, do we? We definitely don't need any more. Let's just clear them out. No more challenges. Thank you very much. That's my human incarnation talking. It may very well be good for the soul, but I think we'd all like a lot more joy, a lot more abundance, a lot more health, a lot more fun, a lot more kindness in the world. Right. Okay, that's good. Right, is there anything else before mop up? Apparently there is. Right, chart 29, which is final blessing. Love that chart. Final blessing. Anything on the inside? We are clearing the etheric body and the first astral. Etheric body, subconscious mind, first astral, conscious mind, anything on the outside. The living soul keys and opening up for miracles again. So let's just get all of that cleared for you. Clearing away any blocks and opening up for miracles. We love that. Love a miracle. It's just a term, isn't it though? Just a label. So the living soul body is created at the Lord of Lords on chart 3, which, as you know by now, is the first expression of the living soul. And there are 5,000 keys or musical notes in any number or sequence that can go into the makeup of the soul. This is the living soul keys I'm talking about. So the soul is formed of the dust of the ground, but that is not of dirt from the planet. The dust of the ground is spirit essence, or the ground of spirit consciousness. So Lord means law, and Lord of Lords means a particular or individual law for the person. In other words, law of all laws. Lord of Lords, law of all laws. Okay. Anything else before mop up? Let's just go to a quick mop up then for everybody on this clearing. For for everyone's highest good. Thank you. If you can't afford a package or working with me, even though you'd like to, but you would like to contribute, please do. I'd love you to contribute and make a donation, no matter how small. I'm so grateful for anything, even if it's $1. I'm just really, really grateful for anything, because I take up a lot of time, obviously, to do this, and I love doing it for you. I absolutely love being of service to you, but it does take time to do it. And any donations, there is a link, a PayPal link, I think, below in the details. Any donations are most welcome. They really, really are. And so thank you. But even if you can't even afford a donation, I'm so grateful that you're still watching this and being part of the community. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe so you don't miss out on any new videos coming up. And just thank you really for being there, being in my consciousness and being a part of this. We all are here to help each other in this lifetime, I believe. So I'm truly grateful to connect with each and every one of you. Right, okay, so where are we now? Are we done with that? Okay, and where's patience now? Oh, straight to 100 positive, 0 negative, very clear. We'll see how that manifests, certainly on a personal level. And we're at Radiant Love New Paradigm level. So there you go, another SRT clearing done for you, and I hope it helps you. I know it will definitely help me, because I need that one as well. And sending enormous love to you as always. So thank you for being here, and lots of love to all of you. Bye.